Hi everybody, and today I'll be doing a movie review about The Monkey from Stephen King. So basically, this movie, The Monkey, is a short story written by Stephen King. It's actually a comedy horror film, and it's been directed by the director called Osgood Perkins, the one who made Long Legs. And basically, this story is about a supernatural toy monkey that can bring death upon its dumb breed. And the storyline revolves around this toy monkey and how it wreaks havoc and death towards the surrounding and its people, or inhabitants as well. So the storyline revolves around twin brothers called Hall and Bill, and basically, it's a story on how they stumble across this toy monkey, which they found from one of their belongings of their father, which has already been gone. And therefore, that's when the nightmare starts. So practically, when one of the brothers or the twins actually started activating the monkey and playing the monkey, and all hells break loose from there, right? So overall, Hall and Bill decided to throw the monkey inside a well, and that's how the story goes. And 25 years later, Hall is now a grown-up man, and he already has a son as well, right? Together with a son, and somehow the monkey finds its way back to them, and it's kind of like attached to them for that. And overall, I would say personally, this is one of my favorite stories because I've been brought up in Stephen King's fantasy novels as well as his writings. And I find that I'm actually quite a big fan of Stephen King's writings and his work as well. So besides that, I would say this movie pretty much revolves around these two brothers and this toy monkey over there. In terms of the coloring and cinematography of this movie is all being done pretty well, and it's been laid out as well as well. And overall, I would say that this movie is one of the masterpieces of Stephen King, I would say. And if you're a big fan of Stephen King, definitely you will love this movie and you'll like it a lot, right? Now, I personally like this movie. I find it very, very engaging and enticing for me. And it's something that I will keep in my cult horror classic collection as well, right? That being said, overall, there are some scenes where it can get pretty boring for me. And especially the ending of it was really, really superb, especially with the massive kill counts. And as well, there's one scene where actually Hall was in his car and he's driving away with his son, and he saw like the white rider with the horse and everything, right? It's pretty well done over there, I would say. A pretty good shout out to the movie directors and everyone who made this movie. Overall, what are the good side of this movie? I would say mostly this movie revolves around brotherhood, the love between family members. And definitely last but not least is definitely the family bonding between the father and the son, especially between Hall and his son at the end of the movie. And I think the last thing that this movie wants to touch on is basically live life to the fullest, because you'll never know, right, when is your end going to be happen. So in that case, I would say that this movie's message strongly points to that direction on that. Basically, just telling people to live life to the fullest, as you'll never know, right, what will happen in the future, right? So that is, I would say, the base storyline of that movie. And yeah, overall, I really, really do enjoy this movie over there. And personally, I would give it a rating of 8 out of 10, as I find this really, really interesting. This movie is one of the comedy horror cult classic movie which I will keep, and something that I will kind of remember as well over the time. All right. So yeah, I advise people to go watch that movie and let me know what you think about that movie as well. So in this case, yeah, stay tuned. And if you like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys again soon in my next video. All right. Take care then.